Oh, story time.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
I have not caught up with Dr. Stone. I have not even started Dr. Stone, to be honest.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatch from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Arusea will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Arusea's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Alright. So as a quick recap, Oshia was winning the war, or was getting close to winning the war. Erusea, being the smart ones, being the fucking idiots that they are, decided to sabotage Oshia's communication satellites. However, in doing this, they created a field of debris that knocked out basically all satellites around them and cut off communication to everyone. And in the confusion, Erusea started to fall apart. It's great. But it's so fucking great. Oh, spooky. Also, I just haven't had the time to start Dr. Stone. We're like, it's not really something that's on my radar. Let's take the Super Hornet back out. And sorted.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
In trying to destroy the Ocean's communications, they destroyed their own communications while also setting up their own country to split across itself into several factions that did not want war with Oshia, but with themselves. I love it when a plan comes together. Operation Gorgon. Mission 16, Last Hope, October 1st, 2019. Just before midnight. Anchorhead Bay.
To the unidentified Ocean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Ocean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
Please process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
It's something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. ID'd as Ocean Forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. Strider 1, target destroyed. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
Give me a second.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once.
It's Erusian.
They aren't responding aggressively.
General, they're conservative, so this is us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
Why don't people realize this? There's a strict curfew, but people gather in bars and other places to learn what's going on. Missile inbound! Evade!
Oh, come on.
Strider 2, Fox 2. There's an unknown on our route. We can't proceed. Wait. General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General Lafarge are the real patriots. Onward!
How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere.
Oh, shit.
There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
We archived all the footage that we've shot before the communication networks come back online. There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals. We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war. Enemy has a lock. Evade!
Oh,
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
you wanna...
Missile away.
Oh, cool, you're an enemy. Really, just one?
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight. Target was not struck.
Here comes a traitor, Labarde. This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? Labarde's in that vehicle!
They've been set up in all the right places.
Fucking is that?
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us.
Target eliminated.
We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Fuck you mean, miss?
Target acquired.
What am I missing?
Strider 1.
How am I missing? Oh my fucking god. Come on.
Strider 1, locked on target. Strider 1, rifle.
Finally.
My infantry hit. Where did it come from? I'm surrounded by nothing but friendlies. No, the attack was an unintentional mistake.
Strider 1 is into the clouds.
Turn right. No, wait, that goes into the ocean.
SAM site destroyed.
This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country? Strider 3, Box 2.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Cease fire! Cease fire! We're on your side, you idiot!
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can
You're
make
out
it
of my
through,
sight. Fuck
we'll
off.
be in arm's reach of the rendezvous in Gruner Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers.
He's not attacking yet.
They were referred to as the radicals. But
Now I
there
am.
was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belgians. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. They were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belgian technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI. To us, it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Gruner Park. Rendezvous point is a helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
What? We're taking fire from our own allies. Is this place under rebellion too?
Gotta fly around for a bit while they do the talking. Oh, talking's over.
Members of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians. You guys are open to our war, leading our country to territory limit.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling. Aircraft with scratches on your tails will be punished for your sins.
No, wait.
Weapon hold!
Really?
I'm hit! Get this guy off my back! Open fire on that vehicle!
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Come on.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima.
Come on.
Rescue
Fucking
team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah. Don't they know nowhere is safe?
Even in a time of war, it was a mistake to create something like a penal unit.
So?
way too long.
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good. An armored vehicle's behind us.
Fuck's sakes.
Vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out.
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
Taking fire. Take care of them.
Trying.
You heard the comm. There are no friendlies out there.
It is not machines that make the decisions work. It's people. Understand that. We're taking fire.
God's sakes. It's an AA. It's an AA gun. For God's sakes. Hold on.
Thanks.
We're the only ones here on our side.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Longcaster.
That vehicle is one of ours. Cease fire. The info just came through.
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
Generally speaking, the system failures caused friendly fire incidents among the Ocean forces. General, we still have drones in our disposal. It's your worst at these talks. Please, watch out in the future.
More. Hi. Thank you.
Strider 4, Box 2.
Fuck, there's more.
Why didn't that hit?
The general's vehicle is under attack.
No, it's not. That's a
RVIP
lie.
is
Don't
taking
lie to me.
fire.
Don't lie to me like that.
We're under attack. Hurry up and do something.
Fuck's sakes.
We made it somehow. Try to get off your ass a little faster next time. We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belgian technology than just UAVs. Making IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Ocean fighters. And then to assassinate Harvey and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belgian technology brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Lucius responsible for Harley's assassination.
Talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
Okay, lock acquired. Firing.
Please.
Drones are receiving my orders.
Thank you.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking you should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
Where the fuck they all come from? Please fucking lock up. Please just.
Missile inbound. Missile inbound. This is one of ours.
I just fucking did all that shit. What are you talking about?
We've been briefed and we're here to help. If they don't respond, shoot them down.
Critical escort objective destroyed. Mission failed.
What do you mean?
Abort mission.
What do you mean?
Strider 1 crashed.
Hate this fucking game. Alright, recharge the checkpoint. Just fucking.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Missile away.
No, 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 no. Oh, they're bad. They're good. Trying so hard.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing. Nice. Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals.
This is one of ours.
How's your last Longcaster? We've been briefed and we're here to help.
Come on, thank you.
Regionalism is part of the infighting within these groups. We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point.
Yeah.
Coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. Leave the rear to the others.
Understood.
The radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses. They shouldn't be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Usia quickly.
Oh, right, you three. I hate how long it takes to identify things in this one mission.
Reach the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Oh, cool. We're done.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erosion News Network. Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
From where?
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Come on. A little closer.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
We're good.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's
Can
happening.
I not lock
Sure, I
on?
need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
I'm not. Just locked on.
Craft your grandfather told me about. The scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait.
There is the
attacking
enemy.
the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
ID complete. They're Erosion fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco. Wilco.
Yeah, good work. Straighter one has killed a bandit.
I managed to catch a glimpse of the 3 strikes.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
Yep. Oh.
No
Okay.
good. Shit.
Enough going in circles.
Strider 2. Fox 2.
And speech.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
In gun range.
Come on. Smile for the camera.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... the drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erosion aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay.
We could. Weapons free.
Oh, hold up.
Cleared to attack
Easier
the
target.
escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
Missile launched.
To
Count, you might want to change your words. He's sitting right there. He's in the escort plane.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Come on. Come on.
My target's tail.
And... Nice.
Locked on bandit.
Oh shit, there's a lot of them. These are the drones you use for Nihi's data? These things are ass.
Fox 2. 5 bandits remaining.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need.
Hey, how's it going, oh god.
There has to be a time when it should not function.
How's Ace Combat? It is going much better now that I'm not dying, to my own overconfidence.
3 bandits to go.
Welcome on in.
Missile
I would love to try and pronounce your name, but I am currently, indisposed. Come on. How about this? Okay, here's a better target. No? Well, you had your chance.
Behind the enemy.
Oh. And...
Strider 1. Fox 2.
Ah. And...
Target acquired. 2 bandits left.
Oh,
Show
shit.
what you got.
LP date. I am assuming I'll call you LP. Sorry, every time I try and pronounce your name any way, I get locked on
Bandit to go.
and I can maneuver away. Alright, I'll call you LP. Come on. Please?
Strider 3 launching missile. Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All
Oh,
hostiles have been
now it's
eliminated.
over.
Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft. Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake. Are you sent by the General's staff?
Uh-oh.
I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
Well, he's not gonna be in Ace Combat 8. You know, I almost had that joke. I was so close. I miss Rush Hour.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.